This is Eugene Pavlovich on the laptop screen dock, and the name of the website is www.screensurgeons.com. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how repairing laptop screens is different now in 2017 than, let's say, 3-4 years ago in 2013 and 2014. The reason I'm making this video is that everything has changed about laptop screen repairs. Back 4 or 5 years ago, it was really easy to replace a broken laptop screen. The procedure was pretty much the same for every laptop, and also there's maybe 10 different screen models fit pretty much every laptop, mainstream laptop on the market today, or on the market back then. This is not the case anymore, and I'll go over the things that has changed. First thing is, the biggest thing is that over the last 3 or 4 years, most mid-range and high-end laptops have touch capability. This makes everything more complicated because there's a touch layer and the LCD layer, and you have to worry about each one. Also, because of this touch screen difference, each laptop model has a different part number. Before, say for 15.6-inch laptops, there's only one screen type, the 15.6-inch LED screen, that fit the wide majority of laptop models out there. Now, for each HP laptop model, for each Dell laptop model, there's a different screen assembly and a different screen. Next thing is that the touch layer and the LCD layer are often two separate parts, and you have to figure out which one's broken and which one's to replace. Also, in many cases, the two separate parts are fused together, so it becomes each individual part. So you have to figure out for which model is it fused together, or you can replace each individual part. Next thing that's different is, before, screws held together most parts inside a screen assembly, so it was really easy to remove the screws and then take the part out that you need and put the new part back in. Now the screen and the digitizer and the bezel are held together by adhesive tape. So to get to the part, you have to heat up the adhesive tape and remove it, and then apply new adhesive tape to put the new part in. Next thing is, touchscreen laptops are a lot more static sensitive. So if you don't ground yourself, or if you don't remove the battery, oftentimes what happens is, after you put everything back in, the touch functionality won't work anymore. So you have to be really careful about removing the battery in either doing the repair barefoot or with the anti-static mat on top. And finally, the procedure is a lot more complicated than before. How you remove the screen assembly, how you connect and disconnect the connectors and put the bezel back on, that's a lot different than it was 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, so you ask, so we have all these problems. What's screen surgeons doing about it? The way we do business has completely changed in the last 2 or 3 years. We repair a lot more laptops than before. Before, we used to sell mostly parts. Each time we repair a laptop, we study how it's put together, and we make videos for it. So we're producing a lot more videos. We also, most of the batteries are internal right now for laptops, so you can't just snap the battery out. You have to go in from the bottom and disconnect the battery connector. So we do that. And the most important thing I think we do is we're working a lot closer with our suppliers in China and Hong Kong to get the right screens. So before, we used to carry maybe 10 or 20 screens in stock, and that fit most of the laptops out there. Now we literally have to carry hundreds of different parts in stock to make sure we have the right part for you. So that's the most important thing. And the last thing we do is we communicate with the customers a lot more. If something doesn't go right, we want to know what doesn't go right, fix it for this customer, and make sure the next customer does not have the same problem. Okay, hope this stuff helps. Once again, my name is Eugene Pavlovich on the laptop screen dock, and the name of the website is www.screensurgeons.com.